we are here with some of my travel advisors with Wishing on a Star Travel, and we are here to help you plan your Disney vacation. We are going to talk about our favorite character meals at Walt Disney World. So I am going to start off by talking about one of the newest character meals, Artist Point at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. So this character meal started about a year ago, about last December. And hi ho, it's off to dinner we go. We are going to eat at Storybook Dining at Artist Point. And here are some pictures from when I was there this past year. So the characters that you'll see there are Snow White, Dopey, and Grumpy from the beloved Disney film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And while you're enjoying your delicious dinner, you'll also be in an enchanted forest. And if you dare, you can also meet the evil queen while you're there and pose for a photo with her. But she definitely does not walk around to the tables because she doesn't want to scare anyone. You are able to choose your plated entree, but the appetizers and the desserts are shared, so you get to try at least one of each. And you can begin the story-themed dining experience with the shared appetizers of 3 different meals. And then you choose one of your entrees, and you get to choose from any of the, enjoy all of the desserts. There is a full menu for you to choose from for the drinks. This would be a 1 dining credit. If you have the dining plan for Disney, it is a 1 dining credit, and reservations are definitely recommended at 180 days in advance. It is a popular meal, so it does book up quickly. And the next one we're going to talk about is Cinderella's Royal Table in Magic Kingdom. And I elect to speak about that.
Yes. So I had the opportunity to go to Cinderella's Royal Table with my family. It was my daughter's very first trip to Disney World, and we were able to eat breakfast there right before Magic Kingdom opened on our first day. So it was just an amazing experience. Here is a picture of us meeting Cinderella. So one of the best things about this character meal is if you have kiddos who maybe are afraid of the furry characters, it's all princesses here. So all of the characters are going to come and talk to you. We just had a really nice time chatting with Cinderella and Snow White and Ariel, and the food is what I would call fine dining. It is definitely not your standard Disney character buffet meal. You're eating off of a prefix menu. It's everything you would expect to be eating in Cinderella's castle. It's really elegant, and the service was amazing. One thing that I noticed about it was that unlike a lot of other character meals, it's not a loud room. It's just a really beautiful room and a beautiful space. And just a really, again, a fun way to start the day. It does book up very quickly, so I highly recommend getting those dining reservations in 180 days in advance. We did get lucky and we got it about a month out. Just someone had, I think, canceled. And the other thing to note is you do have to pay for it in advance. So that is something to consider, and it is on the dining plan. It takes 2 credits because it's considered a signature dining meal. So that's it. And now Lauren is going to talk about our next restaurant. Take it away.
Hi, Let. So I'm going to talk to you guys about Garden Grill at the Land Pavilion in Epcot. It's in the same building as Soarin', which is a favorite ride of a lot of people. So you can stop at Soarin' and then head over to Garden Grill, and you get to see some of your favorite Disney characters, like Mickey, Pluto, Chip and Dale. Not what I wanted to do. So, nope. All right, we're not gonna do it. So at Garden Grill, it's served family style. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. Breakfast is our favorite. They have the Mickey waffles and fresh fruit, bacon, sausage, and the characters come around to your table while you slowly turn. It's really cool. You kind of rotate while you eat. And you get to see parts of the land ride that go underneath the restaurant. And the best thing about this restaurant for us was we saw all of the characters 3 times. So the girls were really excited. They got their autographs, pictures. Every time they walked by, they waved. And the staff was amazing. It's become our favorite recently because of the food and the amount of time that you get to see the characters. It's on a well-known character dining, so it is pretty easy to get the reservation that you're looking for. And then the other really great part about it is lunch and dinner. All of those meal items are sustainable. They all come from the land pavilion, and you can also jump downstairs and go on a tour of the land to see all of their sustainable and where they grow it. So it's a good one. It's an easy one to get, but you get to see the characters a whole lot, which is really important for all those kiddos. So next we're going to talk to Jessica about Tusker House at Animal Kingdom.
Hey guys, one of our favorite meals, I have 2 little boys, and one of our favorite character dining meals is Tusker House. Tusker House is located in Disney's Animal Kingdom Park, and it is in the Africa section. And I'm just going to share a couple of pictures with you guys so you can see just some different pictures of the restaurant. But this is the buffet area, and it's got great theming. That's one of the things we loved. The characters come through, and of course they'll sign your autographs, and you can spend a few minutes taking pictures with them. But then they do like a little parade with the kids, and that was really fun. My kids love doing that. So they kind of line up behind, and they just do this little dance and song and get to parade around. And so that's a lot of fun. But here's some examples of things you'll find on the menu. They do serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And there's a couple more pictures y'all can see that we skipped through. But I just wanted to share some things on the menu. A lot of people are afraid of Tusker House because it does have an African theme, but there are some American menu items. So like you've got the Simba and Nala waffles, bacon and sausage. And then it does add a couple extra things like the jungle juice and the banana bread pudding. And then it has the beef baboti. I hope I say that right, but I think I slaughter it every time, but it's really delicious. So, but our favorite time to go and get a reservation is like the 10 o'clock time, because then you're there when they switch over from breakfast to lunch. So you kind of get a little taste of both. So if you like different kinds of foods, that's a great time to go, is that brunch time. That way you kind of get the breakfast buffet and then you can switch over. So this is the lunch and the dinner. So you've got the fruit chutney. The salmon is delicious. The spit roasted chicken, the hummus and the dips, the roasted pork. I love curry and basmati rice. It's one of my favorite things. And it was really good at Tusker House. Of course, the banana bread pudding is absolutely delicious. And then you can see they also have great things for the kids, like mashed potatoes, corn dogs, macaroni and cheese, things like that your kids, even my picky ear, loved it there. It is a buffet, of course, character dining. They swap out the characters, but it's Donald Duck, Goofy, Daisy, and Mickey is your typical characters that you see. It is a table service credit if you are on the dining plan. It is a table service credit, and like I said earlier, they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's a great character meal, lots of fun for the kiddos. And now I'm going to pass it on to Novella for our next restaurant.
Hey everyone, I chose to do Bon Voyage as my character meal. The reason I chose that is that Bon Voyage started in like 2017, so it's a fairly newer restaurant, and I think it's kind of underutilized. Not a lot of people seem to really know about it, but we really enjoyed it. I will show you their menu. It is over at the boardwalk. So it is in Trattoria Alfano, and you have your characters are Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, uh, Ariel, and Prince Eric. And one of the reasons we really enjoyed this one is that you really don't see the princes. You see the princesses everywhere, but the prince you don't really see as often. So that's one of the reasons that we picked to go to this restaurant, and we really enjoyed it. The characters, they danced, and they were really great interaction. But it is only a breakfast, and it is a 1 table credit on your Disney dining plan. So some of the stuff that they have, it is not a buffet, but when you go in, you get some fruit and some pastries, and you can order your drinks, and then you choose off of stuff like I did the Tower of Pancakes, which were amazing. And they also had like Rapunzel's son in the middle of them, and they were so cute. And it was just a really great time. And next we'll talk to Dina.
Hi guys. Alrighty. So I kind of talk about it a lot, but my favorite resort is Grand Floridian, and so it is no surprise. My favorite restaurant is at my favorite resort. I made a visual aid. 1900 Park Fair is my favorite character restaurant. This restaurant, again, located at Grand Floridian, so you do not have to be staying at the resort to go there, and you don't have to eat there on a park day. So a lot of my clients, I'll tell, on arrival day or on a rest day, this is a great place to go to either kick off their vacation or, enjoy kind of more like a leisurely meal. They have breakfast and they have dinner. They are 2 very different meals. Breakfast is my favorite breakfast on Disney property. I like this because my 2-year-old, he loves furry characters, and we can meet Tigger and Pooh. And then my 6-year-old does not care for the furry characters, but he'll tolerate the face characters, and we can meet Mary Poppins, Alice, and Mad Hatter there. So it's a really nice mix of both your furry characters and your face characters. And the face characters are so much fun. Like Mary Poppins, she's elegant, she's just sweet. And then Alice, she's very whimsical and fun. Like one of our breakfasts, she was like crawling under chairs and under tables, like just cute, fun, entertaining. And then Mad Hatter is hilarious. He's always like cracked us up. So the characters are awesome. And then the food is, again, my favorite breakfast on property. Last time we ate there was in 2019, so last year, after the Princess Half Marathon. So I did like all carbs. I just ran 13.1 miles and like carb loaded. But they've got, a lot of protein too. They have an omelet station. My husband's favorite food there is the cheese blends. They've got the like famous Grand Floridian strawberry soup there, which is like a cold soup. It's fine. It's not my favorite, but a lot of people like that's a fan favorite of theirs. So that, breakfast, top notch, my favorite. We go there probably like every other trip. But then dinner too. Dinner's not my favorite, but it's a good one. Again, this is where I lead a lot of my clients to on their first day, if they're going to arrive like morning, late morning, afternoon. They don't want to use a park day, but they want to kick off their trip really nicely. Especially if they've got princess fans, this is a great one because dinner is Cinderella and her prince, they're just fun. They come in, like they do a little dance around the middle of the restaurant. And then the stepmother and the stepsisters, who are hilarious and just like silly and goofy and make you laugh. The stepmother, I'm 6'2", I'm really tall, and the stepmother is tall. The stepmother is tall as well. And I remember her telling me at one of the dinners, I stood up and she kind of looked at me and she said, oh, isn't it fun looking down at the world? So like they're all in character. They're just so much fun. And then the stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella, they're hilarious, and they're just, they're goofy and silly, and they make you laugh. So both meals, breakfast again is my favorite. Dinner I like. We go there every kind of now and again. Dinner is fun. I'm going to try to show you guys a picture with some friends. Let's see here after our last dinner. Can you guys see that, hopefully? So that there's a little photo up. Let's see if you can't really see it. But my son and then our friend's daughter, oh, there you go. They have like a glass slipper photo op, which is a lot of fun. So dinner is like prime rib, shrimp, Mongolian beef, kind of like the typical, I guess, Disney dinner buffet foods, but really good. So I love this one. I always recommend it to everybody. So I think everybody is gone. So we'll give it to Melissa here to wrap up.
Well, I hope this has been helpful to you guys. There is 150 restaurants to choose from, over 150 restaurants to choose from when you're doing your dining reservations. And there is so many different choices. So we just wanted to give you our opinions and share some information and some insight from our professional travel planners for Disney destinations to let you know about all of the different dining options. Pretty much every single park except for Magic Kingdom does have a character meal buffet that you can meet Mickey and Minnie and Daisy and Donald and Goofy and Pluto in different variations. But the resorts have a lot of great meals. And as travel advisors, we know about all of those and we know how to get those dining reservations for you. Dining reservations for Disney are made 180 days in advance at 6 a.m. So when you use the travel advisors here at Wishing on a Star Travel, we're the ones that are up at 6 a.m. for you and making your dining reservations to make sure you have the best and the most magical trip. So we'd love to help you plan your trip. Please feel free to reach out to any advisor here at Wishing on a Star Travel to help you with your next Disney vacation. Thanks, guys.